everyone. This is Kimmy Wyatt. Hello. You guys, I have so many videos to do. Okay, I've got a lot of videos to do. I don't even want to say I'm backed up. I think God is just halting me until I get where I'm supposed to be, where I can do what I'm supposed to do, and you know how that goes. So, but as I get the opportunity, there you go, to do a video or two, I'm going to do it. You guys, I don't get a chance to show my face as much as I want to. You probably don't want to see my face. You hear me? Okay. Be quiet. No. But before I get started, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you guys so much for your support. Right now in my life, right now, as I'm here with these beautiful trees, I am one happy camper. Y'all, I think an ant, I'm sitting down, and you know what? I think an ant has gone up my leg now. It was on the thigh area, and I was like, okay, and it's going on to, I know it smells like strawberries, okay, but okay. I'm just okay, and I'm not gonna. Y'all know what it is. No, I'm just joking. Look, well, I've been told. No. Look, y'all. Okay, so I'm doing this video today for gang stalking victims and anyone who just wants to know how to handle the security problems that are going on today with your passwords and everything. And this is a never-ending thing. So what I'm doing actually on purpose is pointing in an opposite direction as opposed to where I'm sitting or how I'm sitting or the direction I'm facing, because I don't want these idiots to know where I am. Okay. Beautiful area though. Yeah. Okay. The ants. Hold on, y'all. Ooh wee. Yeah. Let me do some adjustments. Just a moment. I'm gonna unplug this. Something. Put it in my bag. Just a moment, y'all, because things are not going the way they're supposed to go, or I want them to go. Just let me tie up some things. So as I tie this stuff up, not in a literal sense, I'm going to talk. Okay. So hold on. Let me zip up a bag. Put it in there. I'm going to bounce after I do this video. Yes, I am. Okay, so here we go. So how many phones do you need when you are a gang stalking victim? Gang stalking victims that have jobs. First of all, don't quit your day job. Okay. There's this saying, if you hear someone singing, or not a saying, there people will say this, you know, if you attempt to sing and you can't sing, and I might sing during this video, y'all know how I do it. There's this thing with, well, don't quit your day job if the person can't sing. I'm telling gang stalking victims, if you are currently employed, self or public, private, private, or federal, please don't quit your day job. This is not the time to quit your day job. I came into gang stalking without having a job, so there you go. But the reason why I don't want you guys to quit your day job, because you're going to need money when you're a gang stalking victim. You're going to need money to move. You're going to need money to move around. You know, you may have to switch vehicles at any moment because they put tracking devices on it and on it, and you can't find where the tracking device is. You should try to keep. I'm going to tell you guys. If someone were to ask me how much money should you try to keep on the low end as a gang stalking victim, I would say $1,000. Okay. You're going to have to buy trash bags when you move, thumbtacks, nails, a hammer. You definitely need a ladder is not an option when you're a gang stalking victim / targeted individual. And let's say it together, if you are a targeted individual, for which I am, you're also definitely going to be gang stalked. However, if you are gang stalked, doesn't necessarily mean you are a targeted individual. The difference between those briefly is that I'll just do a targeted individual. A targeted individual is usually a person that's extremely smart over the top, has some things going on. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm not talking necessarily that this person made straight A's the whole time they were in school. They're just worldly. You know, they know a lot of stuff where idiots can progress off of it. If it's not under wraps, if it's not protected, if it's not copyrighted, if it's not, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be something that has to be copyrighted. You're just sitting there doodling something, you know, notes and things like that, which is why I am going to be focused, extremely focused on gang stalking on electronic stalking when it comes to gang stalking. Also, you guys, please go over to the channel TBCITA, which stands for the Blue Cup in the Attic, or just type in the Blue Cup in the Attic, and this is on YouTube. Skirt! Back up. There was a time when I created that channel, TBCITA. As soon as I created it, I searched for it and I could find it. All of a sudden, you can't find it and search, and you can't even find you could find the Blue Cup in the Attic, and you can't find that and search. You guys, please know as a side note that it took Kimmy Wyatt 5 years to be searched in YouTube's search engine with videos, okay? When someone can create a YouTube channel and it's already indexed within 30 minutes after creating, because it's spidered. Now, automatically spidered. Now YouTube is a sister company of Google. And both of those are companies of Alphabet Inc., babies of Alphabet Inc. So moving right along, I'm not going to go any further. So you guys, the three types of phones you need. Now, I'm not only going to go in the type of phone you need, I'm also, you guys, I'm losing my voice right now. Y'all heard that? I've been talking all day. And let me say something, you guys. I gotta say this. Thank you, Lord. Lord, God wants me to school you guys on the fact that He created evil. Can I say that again? Some of y'all out here that's church going. Some of y'all out here that's think y'all got it going on because you put on something and go to church every Sunday, every Wednesday. Some people go on Fridays, which is okay. Fridays, okay. Make it do what it do. Let me tell you something. God created every freaking thing on this planet. Now, I can't say that per se, but you guys know where I'm going. Look at these trees. He created evil, which lets you know He has no favor of a person. You do wrong, you're going to pay the consequences. He also gives us dominion over our lives. Dominion, Kimmy, what do you mean? Dominion simply means, for me, He gives us the ability to choose. He gives us the right to choose right from wrong, yes or no, yay or nay, go or stop. Okay? Everything on this freaking planet has the right to choose, except for these trees right here you're looking at. They don't have the right to get up and move. They don't have the right to do anything. The wind blows, they're going to blow. You see them moving? Okay? Even a bird can decide if it really wants to fly south or not. Okay? In the wintertime. Let me add that in there. Why would they fly south? Okay, for those of you who don't know, most birds fly south. Not most, but a predominant amount fly south because it's a little hotter there, so they'll fly south for the winter. But yeah, you guys, I bet you thought I was talking about flying to Padre Island. Well, I mean, hey, that's part of Texas, South Padre Island. It's way down there, at the border. So you guys, look, here's these phones. Track phones, no option. You must have 2 track phones, okay? One of these track phones, and I'm talking about the trap flip, and I'm talking about the trap, the TCL Flip 2. That is track phone. Track phone is TRACFONE. Now, no one at Track Phone has paid me a damn thing to do this video. And Track Phone, I can say, is about the only company, okay, that I will do something free for, because they have really basically saved my life. They have saved my sanity. Track phones are basically unhackable if you get the right one. And there's also a flip, from what I'm understanding, that is hackable. Track phone will give you the ability to put a passcode on your SIM card and change that passcode whenever you get ready. Just remember what it is. You get 3 tries, okay? You try 3 times and you don't get it right, you're going to get locked out, and you're going to have to call from another phone and Track Phone and get back in your phone some kind of way. Something up, move back, and okay, I'm not food. Okay. Yeah. So I highly suggest now you do the Track Phone TCL Flip 2. Now, which is what I'm on right now. Now, I have also found out there's a TCL Flip 3. I choose the Flip 2. I think the only difference between those is I think TCL Flip 2 is safer. I do. And I also believe that, and the size of it, it's just shaped a little different. Y'all, has his ears gone up my back? Come on now. Okay. The reason why you need to flip phones, the Track Phone, I said Track Phone. Did you hear what I said? Okay, I'm telling you what I deal with. You guys, the first and most important reason why you want a Track Phone is because Track Phone, the Flip 2 is safer. It's just over the top safer. You don't have all these apps, so there's basically nothing that can be hacked. Ding! And right now I'm doing this video right now with this phone at 100% display, meaning the lighting, the brightness. Okay, not so bad, is it? And I've done many of my videos with the Track Phone. Now, do I suggest you do your videos with the Track Phone? Not really. That's your choice if you're just doing videos, if you have a YouTube channel, but make it do what it do. You got to do what you can do. Okay, but I'm just letting you know right now, I am using this Track Phone to record this video, and I use the Track Phone for many of my videos. I have found the resolution to not be as bad as people may think. Okay, but if you want a higher resolution, I suggest do your videos on a different phone, and I will speak of a different phone in a minute, or a different type of phone. So the main purpose for you having one of those Track Phones is because of your codes. One of my saving graces, and it took me a minute to figure this out, y'all. I got rid of my vehicle because of this. I got rid of my vehicle because of tracking devices on my vehicle. I also know how to reset a phone, hard reset, been knowing how to do it, no matter what phone it is. I know how to do blip, 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 blip. So I thought by resetting my phone and making sure that I clear backup, I was doing a good thing. Let me tell you guys something right now. If they have your what? Let's say it together. Your IMEI number. Every device on this planet has its own what? IMEI number. Now, I'm not going to say every device. Let me change that. Every electronic device that is a communication device, and it's a cell phone. Okay, there you go. I don't know about Bluetooth. I've never seen an IMEI on a Bluetooth, but it has a serial number in most cases. But regardless, all cell phones, to sum that up, on the planet has an IMEI number. Okay, unless it's some kind of cell phone that first came out, okay, back in the day. The real big ones like, Starsky and Hutch or something like that. Okay, leave that alone, Kimmy. Leave it alone. Okay. Yeah. So that IMEI number references what? The phone that it's on, the phone that you're using, the phone that you're looking at. Okay, when you see the IMEI number, you go into settings, and you see that's for that particular phone. No other phone will have that IMEI number. What do you get to what you're saying, Kimmy? What are you saying? This is sounding really good. It's sounding really good because I'm fixing to save you guys a lot of headaches. Okay. when you use that track phone, you need to have all of your codes sent to that fucking track phone. Okay, what are you saying? For instance, ooh, they're going to be mad at me. I don't give a fat rat in a New York tunnel. One of my quotes. I don't give a fat rat in a New York tunnel about blah, 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 whatever, I'm about to say. And what I'm about to say is this. Although I mentioned the track phones, you need to have your apps on another phone. Come on now. This is a track phone. It is just not, no. I don't even think it has the ability to download apps on it. I've never seen Google Play on a track phone, at least not the flip phones. Now, track phones has plenty of different phones. You go to their website, they have plenty of different phones. And I'm going to tell you, when I say a track phone is safer, I'm talking about specifically the track phone Flip 2. I'm not talking about you go to their website and you go get a phone, then it has all these apps on it. And because you got it from Track Phone, and they do offer other phones, they are a phone service. Of course, they're going to offer other phones. They may even have iPhones. What I'm saying is their service and their original phones, which were and are the flip phones. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So stay with me. How does this work, Kimmy? How is it safer? Because the phone that has your apps on it, the phone that you search with, the phone that you go to YouTube with, okay? You can go to YouTube on a track phone, okay? And it's not that bad. I do it every night before I go to sleep because it's safer, and I go in safe mode to do that, and I watch videos, okay? Now, the phone that you do every other freaking thing with is the phone where you're going to have your apps, right? Let's just say, for example, and this may not be available when you see this video, but right now, Yahoo, okay, or Google. Let's say Google. Either of these may not be available. You can see this video 5 years from now, and you probably may still know about these companies, but who's to say they're going to still be in business? So I have to say that as a side note, but as it stands right now, they are. So let's use Google as an example. Google has many different types of apps, okay, for basically anything you need to do. So we're going to pull out the hat, YouTube. Or YouTube. You have a YouTube channel. That other phone needs to have your YouTube channel app on it. And most phones already have YouTube. I'm just saying, when you log in to YouTube, you should log in on that other phone. However, you forgot your freaking passcode. Guess what phone is going to get the passcode to you? The track phone. Guess what phone is going to get all of your codes to you? The track phone. Guess what phone is going to get your financial apps? This includes, side note, okay, don't know if they're going to be in business, Cash App. There's Chime that's out right now. These may not be in business. Once again, when you see this video, things change. Okay? Your banking apps. Track phone should only be used, the flip, for getting your codes. You can go online with a track phone depending on what plan you buy, okay? And, that's up to you, okay? The track phone plan. You can get on and get data. You can get online. It has a browser. You can go to YouTube. I just told you I go every night and I relax and I look in and I plug my headphones in. I don't have to have a really big screen. I'm much of a listener, okay? I'm very much of a listener, okay? I don't have to have a really big screen. Okay. Now, how many times have I said okay? Okay. I can need to say okie dokie. Oh, okay ski. Okay. There, I just said it again. What's going on? No more okays. So are you guys seeing where I'm going? The other phone, which should be tied down, Kimmy, what do you mean by tied down? Those phones have your apps on it. I suggest that you go into settings and go into those apps and disable the ones that you don't need. Don't blame me if you do the wrong thing. Okay. I said it again. Damn. Okay. Oh, I'm done. I'm flatline. Just go in there and tie your shiggity down, meaning, if you don't need the app, don't use it, disable it. But once again, if you mess up something, don't blame me, especially the processor. And there are phones out there, if you disable pack processor or something like that, your phone is going to keep rebooting. And you got some nice pictures on there, don't you, where you're not going to get them. You're going to have to reset your phone. All right. And I'm going to tell you guys something. Me, if you ask me to reset your phone, hard reset, one thing's going to happen. You're going to have to get all of your messages. You're going to have to get all of your pictures. You're going to have to get all of your videos. You're going to have to get all of your contacts. You're going to have to get all of your this, that, and the other little notes that you've taken on a note app. Because guess what? When I hard reset your phone, they're gone. Now, if it's an operable phone, meaning you can get data and or you can talk on that phone, yeah, of course, put the SIM card back in, put the SIM card in. You could do what you want to do, just like it came out the box with none of your shiggity on it. That's how it's going to be. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is remove backup because I don't want the same stuff to come back on your phone. So the other track phone should be used for your personal calls. Now, these are interchangeable. You don't have to buy 2 track phones immediately, okay? You can literally make your phone calls, important phone calls, on the track phone and also get your codes. But here's the deal, you guys. Track phone does have a contact list, and nothing is 110% safe. Okay, I want to say that. So and also, whomever you're talking to, here's 2 things that you need to know. Whomever you're talking to on that track phone, if you're considering it an important phone call, they also need to have a track phone as well. Well, Kimmy, how can a business have track phones? Well, better you have one than not. At least somebody got a track phone. And chances are if you contact a business, it's business to person or person to business, and you should be okay. I'm talking about personal phone calls, person to person, okay? Person to other entities. You need to protect your conversations. And this is especially important for either personal to person to person or person to business when you're moving. Please, that is very critical. This is another reason why you need to have 2 track phones. One is for your like I said, your codes, and to get your codes to get in your bank account, you need to change your passcode. Guess what? That code that they send for you to change your passcode, to go ahead and change your passcode, is going to come on the track phone, but you're entering the new code on the other phone. Ooh, they can't stand me. They can't stand me. Oh, God. They're hotter than a firecracker right now. Ghost pepper. Ha! Mm-hmm. They're hotter than a ghost pepper right now. Mm-hmm. So, you guys, that's the main reason. And when you're moving also, this is where you're going to contact this other track phone. This is where you're going to contact U-Haul and get rates. This is where you're going to contact apartments to see if they have something available. You hear me? Okay. And you can give them the phone number because you're on a track phone, okay? Yeah, give them. Y'all hear that? That blip was me, but did you hear that other part? They don't want me to. I just said they don't want me to tell you guys this, and I started out saying this, you guys. Please know that spirituality is real. Please know that people can, although you cannot be controlled unless you want to, or better yet, you participated, meaning you involuntarily participated in that controlling, meaning you didn't know it was going on. And to sum that up, okay. But yeah, you just heard it. They when I talked about church at the beginning and talked about God. Well, God created evil. He did create evil, so it's a possibility. Don't you tell me, and I grew up in church in the womb, that their spirituality on the evil side is not real. When I'm looking at my own hair moving by itself, okay, and there's no wind, no fan, no AC, and it's not even on my head. Don't you tell me about spirituality on the evil side when I'm seeing insects that are combined 5 insects combined. No, don't you tell me about evil. And see, I told you, I grew up in the womb. I didn't know anything about this stuff. I knew that witchcraft and voodoo existed. But come on, never thought in a million years this would be something I would be talking about. Never thought in a million years, let me say this again, this would be something that I would be talking about. But I'm going to tell y'all, $, $E, $. It's real. And then I just say God created evil. So that would make it real, right? Now, he is not up there doing the evil, but he created evil. Two different things. Okay? Why do you think he gave Satan dominion over the earth? Meaning, I got a job for you since you think you want to be like me. He gave Satan choice, and that was not his name. Satan, Lucifer, one of the angels, archangel, as a matter of fact. Lucifer was an archangel. But let me tell y'all something before I go further. A lot of people want to know, corrections. A lot of people have been bamboozled on the relationship between God and Lucifer, aka Satan. And the flies have found me, you guys. I have been over here for over an hour. Now they have found this one. And so I'm fixing to get up in a minute after I do this video. But let me tell you something. First thing I want to tell you about Lucifer and God, the relationship. Lucifer did not want to be God. What? No, Lucifer did not want to be God. Lucifer wanted to be like God. God is not going to create something. There is a fly, just like I did not tell you, just landed on my hand. Y'all gotta wipe it off. All this grass out here and you landing on my hand. Y'all gotta get up out of here. Okay. Lucifer did not want to be God. He wanted to be like God. Two different things. He wanted to be just like God. And I'm hearing something, y'all. I don't know what the hell it is, but let me tell you now, partner, you come over here, I'm going to drop kick you, okay? You're going to get drop kicked. It's a little hill right here. I hate to see you rolling down like a tumbleweed and going over there, over on the other side of the street. I got my tennis shoes on. If you're in these damn bushes, I suggest you sit down and watch the show. Okay. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Kimmy Wyatt. Look. So, he didn't want to be God. He wanted to be like God. Two, he had choice like we do. He had the choice to kick it with God and be on the good team. He's an archangel. He was an archangel. Or he had the choice to do what he did. Be bad. Be a badass. And that's what he chose to do. God has given everything on this planet choice, as I said, except for these trees, these evergreens. If an annual is an annual, it's not going to come back out next year. Sorry, but a perennial is a perennial. Chances are it's over 300 years old. It's right at 300 years old, unless it's just got freshly planted, and it's still a perennial, and it's going to come out next year and the year after that and the year after that and the year after that if it is healthy, okay? Okay, these are perennials, evergreens. Evergreen, forever green. I just taught y'all some shit, didn't I? You better stay on my channel. I'm telling you, you just don't know what this one is going to say or do. I don't even know. I'll start talking about something now. I'm talking about a relationship between God and Satan. Third thing. First thing I said, he did not want to be God. He wanted to be like God. Second thing I said, he gave Satan, Lucifer, the devil, he gave him dominion over his life, and he chose wrong. Okay. And the third thing I want to tell you guys is, I don't even know what that is, y'all. And it was just beautiful. It was just so beautiful. It'll come back to me. It'll come back around. Yeah, it'll come back around. Well, I could say that Lucifer Satan, aka Satan, the devil, has just as much power as Jesus. That's another thing. That would be the fourth thing. I don't forgot what 3 is, but this is number 4. I'll think about 3 later, and it may be a pinned comment. Y'all stop saying that Jesus can destroy Satan. Jesus cannot destroy Satan. Jesus is there as your backbone if you want to lean on him. And you better go through his son, Jesus, if you want those prayers answered. I know it sounds weird. Why I gotta go through him? But guess what? To get to God. But isn't that the same thing Satan did? I think the third thing I wanted to tell you guys is this. Satan got mad because he did not want to have or be, let me say that, our little angels, or one of our angels to protect us like the other archangels. He thought since mankind came after him, we should basically either be controlled by him or we should be doing things for him. Makes sense, doesn't it? That's the kind of personality he has, not person. Y'all, this fly just tried to fly in my face. Bye, Satan, you demon mofo. That keep you and no, you're not over the flies. Okay, you're not over the flies. But one of y'all done got word to Beelzebub, who is over the flies, a demon, one of the ones that came down with his $8 sign. Okay, one of the archangels that came down, and it was a third of them. They kept going back and forth because of him being on God's side, being on his side, being on God's side. And God just said, you know what? Okay, you know what? I'm just through with you. I am so through with you. But really, I'm not. I got a job for you. I'm fixing to make mankind, and I want you to have dominion over the earth. You can't mess with the trees, and you can't mess with the leaves. You can't mess with the birds. You can't mess blah, 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 blah. But I want you to be the purveyor of all that is evil. You and your crew, you and the other ones that I'm casting down with you. Y'all, that's how that went. So although this is outside, it all ties together. Although there's Satan and there's other demons, you keep in mind these demons have names: demon of lust, demons of murder, demons of gluttony. Okay, just want to tell y'all that. Okay, y'all just got schooled by the best. Where that Cash App and that PayPal at, y'all? PayPal is right there on my channel. Where that money at? Y'all, it's funny. I'm just gonna say it. Why is it some people get money and some people don't? Y'all hating on me, or y'all hating on me? Huh? I be not done nothing to you. I be not done nothing to you, God dog it. There's people that really talk like that, y'all. I be not done nothing. I be not done nothing to you, master. I be not done nothing to you. Yeah, y'all. This shit is real. And I'm glad to find out that it's real. I'm glad to find out about witchcraft. I'm glad to find out about warlockry, which is a male witch. I'm glad to find out about voodoo and hoodoo, but I don't know how to cast them. I can't cast a spell, but I sure in the hell got, woo, in the hell. Who said, sure in the hell? Something people came up with some stuff back in the day, but I'm just gonna go and say it sound good to me. I sure in the hell know how to return that back to the sender. Oh, I am so good, y'all. And I will be posting my return to sender. Now, I've already given you guys clues on what you should say for your return to sender, okay? I'm going to tell you once again in the video how to do a return to sender. And I will say this, y'all, it works. And let me say this, because God also created evil. When you ask him of anything, he's going to send a messenger to you. You're going to get whatever he has for you. And I will say for us chosen, God is really, he's coming on strong. He's casting them out, isn't he? He's turning that $8 sign up in 25, baby. They are getting it for messing with God's chosen. He says, touch not my chosen. Thank God I'm on that list. Ooh, and you heard what I just said? Touch not my chosen. Ooh, Ooh, he's turned. Y'all, just sit back and watch the show. All y'all evil mofos out there, you're going to get it. You do something to this one. And I don't consider it revenge. And I'm talking about in the sense that you're casting spells over me, beauty spells, stanky smells, spells, all of that. Y'all, look this stuff up. Y'all think I'm playing with you. I am so not playing with you. It's real. It's real. And even the strongest of only the strong survive, but also the strong knows that it can happen to them. Now, here's a little kicker. Then I just say God gives you dominion over your lives, which means get rid of it. Get rid of it, dear. Get rid of it. If God gives you dominion, that simply means that you can get rid of it. Now, I asked myself, thinking to myself, is witchcraft real, or is witchcraft returning back to sender, rather witchcraft? Although I knew the answer, I wanted confirmation. Guess what happened within 2 days? YouTube video, suggested video. I didn't ask for it. God had it right there in my freaking suggestion feed from YouTube. Is return to sender witchcraft? Guess who gave me the answer? A self-proclaimed witch. 100 and some thousand people following her. But the first thing this woman said was this: please do not contact me to do any spells, to do any witchcraft, to do anything you need to know about witchcraft from me. And I'm paraphrasing her, is on my YouTube channel. I have over 400 videos. That's what she said. Now, she answered the question, and she didn't hesitate when she went in. Is to return to sender witchcraft? This is coming from a witch, y'all. She said no without hesitation. That's a cool witch, isn't it? Don't like what she does, but guess what? She gave me the answer I needed. Confirmation. See, you got to understand, when you're putting stuff out in these ethers, you're putting stuff out in the world. You did it. You freaking witches, you voodoo priests, whatever you call yourself. Guess what? God didn't put that on me. Jesus didn't put that on me. You put that on me. Guess what? Don't we have dominion on of our lives? If that is true, I have the right to return it back to you, because I didn't put it on me. God didn't put it on me. Jesus didn't put it on me. You sure in the hell shouldn't have been putting it on me. You did that. So guess what? Poof, be gone. Poof, be gone. And I'm damn good at it. I just love when witches and warlocks try to put stuff on me, because I guess I'm just that girl. You did that? Did you do that? Let's play. You didn't know that when Monopoly was coming up with the rules for the game, or better yet, back up Milton Bradley, when Milton Bradley came up with the rules for Monopoly, the idea of the rules, guess who they contacted? They contacted me. The game of life. Let's do it. Woo-woo. Because my return to senders, woo-hoo-wee. Guess what I found out? I can amend them as well. Oh my goodness. I just love it. I love y'all cast all this stuff over here. Cast a spell over here so I can catch it with my hands and turn it into something else. I can catch it with my brains and turn it into something else. I can catch it with my body and turn it into something else. You're not going to like it. You did. Threefold, triplefold. What is that? Threefold, triplefold? I hadn't heard that since I was a kid. You're gonna get triple for your triple fold. And then you're gonna get triple what you do to something. No. See, Kimmy likes big things, and that includes numbers. So when it comes to numbers, I like 7 digits and above. So I'm gonna turn my stuff back to you, return it back to you. 7 million, 5 million, depending on what it is. I can be nice. A little bit. Cast all the spells on this one right here, woo woo. I just love the fact that y'all are falling like the flies that you send out to me, like the flies that Beelzebub sent out to me, like the flies that you adore because they have a purpose. They are monitoring spirits. Y'all, we didn't know that, did you? If you're old school, post your comments about these damn flies. And you don't have to be old school, you just woke. Post your comments if you know what's going on with these flies. And you were at flies, excuse me, with an S, and you were at the picnic back in the day, or you were at the family reunion and you just brushed them off. They landed on your shoulder. You didn't know why they landed on your shoulder. That's why you're in the predicament you in right now. That's why your health is fucked up. Excuse my language. That is why you are all jacked up right now and making the same amount of money that you were making 5 years ago. That's why your car is on one wheel. That's why you've been repetitively doing the same freaking thing for the last 50 years, because that fly landed on you. Ooh, wee. Y'all, I'm gonna have a congregation, but it's not gonna be the kind of congregation y'all thinking. I didn't even ask for it. God already told me, girl, you visited. You what? But you better be ready. Your ears better be ready for something you don't want to hear. My congregation, if there is going to be one, I didn't ask for it. It's a given. Okay, I've accepted the role. My congregation is going to be a little bit different than me getting up, faking the funk, preaching about whatever. Yeah, it's going to be, spiritual. It's going to be spiritual. But it's not going to be the norm. You just heard it, okay? Okay. You just heard it. A little sample. So, to sum this up, you guys, 4134N, you need my suggestion, 2 track phones, flip TCL Flip 2. Okay. You can also buy these refurbished. Okay, I'm not going to tell you where you can buy them because I just bought 2 of them before I left my son's, and I need to buy some more, and they're very hard to find. They still make them, but they're hard to find. So if you find them refurbished, it's okay. Just know that refurbished is better than buying them from someone else. Okay, because if you bought them from someone else, someone may already have the IMEI number. They may not know who you are, but they knew who that person is or was. But if that's all you got, that's all you got. Use it. Now, these phones are burner phones, BURNER. You're not supposed to, although you can keep them for a long time, you're supposed to refurbish them or turn them in, meaning you get rid of them, burn them, whatever. It's your choice. You're supposed to do that, okay? But I've had mine for a minute now. As long as you put a passcode on your SIM cards, and I said cards because you can buy these SIM cards and they're for extremely nominal amount. And also CVS. Okay, y'all don't buy SIM cards at CVS. I'm gonna have to put them on blast now. CVS, where my damn $4 at? And the tax on the $4. Those SIM cards. Okay, let me leave that alone. Y'all don't buy them at CVS. Put it that way. It's got a little dot on the SIM card when you buy it. They put that dot on there and they put that $4.99 or whatever the hell it is they put on there. It's not supposed to be that. Not right now. I'm like, damn, they went up on the SIM cards. You go somewhere else, they the same price. Come on now, and I suggest you buy more than one. I also suggest that you take it out of the packaging. I suggest you burn the packaging. I suggest a whole bunch of stuff in it. And if you're not going to use the one, if you can only use one at a time, okay, there you go. So if you buy 5 of them, guess what you got to do with the other ones? You got to take them out of the packaging. I suggest you buy them from different locations. Don't always go to the same location to buy the same SIM cards. Travel. Go to different places and buy your SIM cards. Now, look at her. Look at her. You better get going with your fake ass ladder or whatever that is you got. Okay. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord, forgive me. No, he know this one. Y'all forgive me. Yeah, buy different ones and keep at least 3, you guys, and keep them because you might go somewhere and they may not have them. And the purpose of buying multiple ones is because they are nominal, they are cheap, and you may have the money at that time to buy others. And a track phone can be hacked. Okay. it can be hacked. I'm not saying they're unhackable, but the chances it's a lesser chance of a track phone being hacked than a regular phone. So I'm going to get out of here, you guys, for multiple reasons. I got flies coming around me. I'm done. You guys, your regular phones. These are your regular smartphones. The somewhat bigger phones that are not flip phones in most cases. These phones, put your apps on those phones. But get your there was a fly. It's touching my hand. Leave me alone. It's funny. It's a lady where I reside right now. She says it just like that, but no one's around. Poor thing. Leave me alone. But it's real. There's so many people that have been deemed mental out here, you guys. All the medications, the medicines that have been given to people, those dead and alive, and those people, guess what? They were really talking to whatever they were talking to, the whole damn time. Mm-hmm. If that's the case, if that was what they were, what am I trying to say? If they were like schizophrenic or something like that, or they were considered schizophrenic, diagnosed as schizophrenic, diagnosed as, what's that other one? Now I just heard some music. Now I know I just heard some music, but I don't see anyone. You land on me one more damn time. You hear me? I got some, babe, where my stuff at? Y'all see this? Y'all see this can? Why they landing on me? And then when you bring this out, they're nowhere to be found. They just scatter like, hold on, y'all. Let me rub my elbow on God's grass. I tell you what, you come back around her. Come do it again. Do it again. This is a perfect example. I have nothing in my bag. Y'all, I've been out here for going on, like I said, 2 hours. You hear me? No fly. They come and find you. It's something out there in the ethers that I got to figure out. I'm on their ass though. It's something out there in the ethers to where some damn person, witch, warlock, or some evil entity has tried to find me. And I'm gonna say it again. All you damn Hispanic men that are still trying to follow me and see, or any man, it's not just Hispanics. It's not just Hispanics. Did I say it's not just Hispanics? Y'all, they saw this right here. They saw this right here, all of this right here. And I really turned on some mofos. You hear me? My stuff need to be up there. I went to the library and I saw Shakespeare's book in the, I was going to say in the flesh. It wasn't in the flesh. What you call in the physical? I saw Shakespeare's book is like in the physical at a library. I saw it, okay, in a case. Try to get in there. Look, y'all, my stuff need to be in the case. You hear me? I ain't joking. I ain't lying. My stuff obviously need to be pinned up somewhere. You hear me? You know how on the back of your ID, it says you want to donate your eyeballs, you want to donate plasma or something. You want to donate some part of your body to when you die. They need on my card. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put my stuff on there. I'm gonna have to donate it because it's bad. Bad. Baby, I got all y'all doing that. I got all y'all following me in the forest. And you ain't never had any NT. Shoot. You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody. I got it going on. Although I don't want to. Shoot. I mean, they saw this right here, baby. Look at her. They went crazy. Couldn't even say words. Then they got the nerve to follow you and stare at you if you do not get your eyeballs, okay? Get them evil eyes off of me. While you try to absorb my energy so you can go manifest something. Y'all, that's a whole different video. Even the birds up there know what I'm talking about. Mofo. Damn. I be looking down at my stuff. I know what it was. I mean, you was already looking, but there was that time I put my leg on the bathtub, okay, on the, you know, when you, the top part, I put one of my legs up there and I was shaving, and then I just started shaking it. Why the hell did I do that, y'all? Let me go. Woo-hoo! Baby. When I did that, oh, even though they were already fiending before then, sound like that bird say they coming. He like, girl, look at that, look at that. Keep it moving, keep it moving. You better have some food in there or something, because, baby, I'm not going to be in there. Let me go. Let me get out of here. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Au revoir, Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Don't do that. Although some of y'all need to let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I was supposed to have been singing a song. Let me see. Oh, boy. Boy. Let me see. Fly, Robin, fly. No, because of these flies I hurl. Up to the sky. No. That's no. Let's see. Oh, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna do some Angela. What's her name? Angela Bofield. Y'all, I posted up a video. I'm going to have to do this away. I did a video of a show that I did, and it was a radio show, and it was featuring, it was called Artist Spotlight, and it was Rufus and Shaka Khan and Angela Bofield. And and guess who else was on there, y'all? I would say Miss Possum. Ooh, she gonna kill me. She just gonna kill me. I call her Miss Sorry, Mrs. Chipmunk. Miss Chipmunk was on there too, okay? And we are singing Shaka Khan. Guess what? I'm going to have to dissect that video and give you portions of that video, okay? But regardless, and I'll keep I'll keep that to myself. I'm gonna have to dissect it. But y'all, Angela Bofield. I tried to do. I tried to do best I can for you, and it seems it's not enough. And you know I can't. No. Yeah, I curl, but no, that's not the one. Let me see. You're too tough for me. He's from another scene. He's too tough. No. In between. Well, she just let it out. She said she want him in between. Taurus. Let's see. Beautiful lady too. Who has since lost her voice, you guys. But you know what? That's why when people say they don't believe in astrology, let me tell you something. Guess what is controlled in astrology by Taurus people? We I don't know how to say this, but it's the throat. It's the throat. We're always going to have problems with our throats. Okay. My battery going down, y'all. Let me think of something. Let's see. Y'all send me some suggestions if you want me to sing something. Send me some suggestions, because if I were not on here, I would be thinking of all kind of songs to sing. All kind of songs. But you can never go wrong with Anita Baker. Okay. I won't be